Very first podcast.
Numero uno.
Yes. And I feel like we should park, but I have a story to tell you. So while I'm driving, I will tell you.
It's a moving story.
Yeah, I have to be home for 9 o'clock because my mother-in-law is going to call and slap my hand and tell me how terrible a person I am and why I'm just a terrible mother. So I need to be home for 9 o'clock. So we need to do this very quickly.
Oh no, this should be interesting. All of this should be interesting, and so should the next podcast.
Yeah. So
Anyways, much going on right now. There's a tent over there.
Yeah, we should not be talking and driving in our subdivision where our
Safety
children
first.
play. Anyways, we're gonna pull over to our kids' school.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll introduce myself. I'm Christina.
And I'm Laurie.
And we are friends.
Because of where we're driving right now.
Our wonderful school. I don't know. I think the sun's gonna be behind us. Let's park over here.
Okay. It's okay.
Now the sun's in our eyes.
Well, then
not
we
a
have
good idea
to wear our shades.
We'll be blinded. Let's
That's
go
okay.
over there where the shade is. Yeah, our kids went to school here. We live in Brampton.
We do.
And we have a group of friends that all hang out, and the reason we met was because of our kids. And now we've been inseparable, and we're a really fun group of moms.
You'll find that out.
Yeah, very soon. Oh, and we're blinded again. We
Okay.
cannot escape the sun today, which is not a bad thing. I guess.
What about these?
Oh, there. Good. We're
These
good.
visors. We have visors.
All right, we're parking right here.
Yes.
So hi again.
So hello.
Now that we're focusing,
Thank you for joining us.
we're calling this podcast, what did we say yesterday?
After Eight.
After 8. I think it's
After
a good
8.
name because this is the time when the kids are like crazy and ready to go to bed. So I was like, peace out. I'm going. I told my husband to put them to bed, and I picked up Laurie, and we were gone. Kids playing in the driveway, and we were out of there.
And at least for my house, my kids are right across the street, practically.
So if they run out of your street, we could probably see them
could.
from here.
We could. But they have no idea where we are, so we're really far away, according to them.
Exactly. My kids were like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm just going to go for a drive. But where? I can't tell you. Go to your school. But why?
What did I say? We're going to do a thing?
A thing.
Said we're
That's
going to do a
it.
thing.
That shut her kids up, not my kids.
Which
They
we're doing.
just ask too many
We
questions.
are doing a thing, so.
So our group of friends, not only are they like a fun group of friends, but they're super funny, and you'll meet them, I'm sure.
Yeah, and talented.
They're all talented. That's a whole other episode about all their talent.
I could think of like 20 podcasts right now. We could.
Yeah, they're just spinning. My head's spinning with all these ideas. And we call ourselves the Real Housewives of Brampton because like I said, we live in Brampton, and we're not housewives though.
No,
everybody works.
we're not.
Everybody's like really successful at their jobs, entrepreneurs and whatnot. So we're not, but we're a little desperate sometimes. Maybe a little hurting, maybe not desperate.
But definitely funny.
Funny. Well, we
funny.
try to be. At least we think we are. That's why we hang out together, because we find each other funny. Very funny.
That's right.
So what are we going to talk about?
I don't know.
So I was talking about my mother-in-law.
Yes.
That will be in the second episode, because I need to have the conversation with her first to find out why I'm in so much trouble. I think I made a comment that didn't sit well. I apologized, and she's still not over it. So anyways, we'll find out what happened.
Is this going to be like a group chat?
Yeah. I hope it's not FaceTime. I hope I don't have to like look at her as I'm having the conversation. I hope I could hide over a phone actually.
Yeah.
But
It's easier.
So that's that. What was I gonna say? I was gonna tell you about my weekend.
Tell me about your weekend.
Did you do anything exciting?
I can't remember what I did yesterday.
Yeah. We had it was a busy weekend. We had recitals. Your kids don't dance right now. They
dance, but not structured dance. They dance in the middle of the street and just shake their butts, basically.
Well, my kids go to a dance school, and there's a whole bunch of dance moms. Actually, they're pretty nice. I get along with some of them.
Everybody. She gets along with everybody.
No, not everybody. There's some dance moms. Like, you know the ones you see on the show? There's, like, legit dance moms who think that their kids are the shit. Like, yeah, they're going to make it. And they put them in, like, 500 classes hoping for the best. But that's not my kids. My kids just dance to their own tune in their head. But
they do have some sweet moves. I feel like if any of the kids were going to make it, it would be your kids.
Because they're so awkward that it's funny and it's entertaining. But yeah, so it was recital weekend, and I was there pretty much the whole weekend. And what was I gonna say? So all the seats were sold out for the last show, and I didn't want my kid to look in the audience and not see anybody in the family. So I was like, what am I going to do? Like, how am I going to get a ticket? And one of the moms, who is like a stepmom to one of the kids, anyways, she's a mom. She's there every weekend. She puts in her time. She and her husband, or boyfriend I should say, because they're not married, have a very interesting relationship. Anyway, so very interesting to say the least. Maybe another podcast. I don't know if she would appreciate me talking about her, but anyways.
Maybe she won't watch us.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll just hear from her friends.
And be like, why were you talking about me?
Anyway, they'll be like, oh my God, you got to watch this podcast because I think you're in it.
Well, she'll go by a different name though, okay? So,
let's call her Karen.
So anyway, so no tickets. I'm like, what am I gonna do? And this mom who, like, I talk a lot, but this girl can show me up when it comes to talking. Like, she talks and nonstop, like, doesn't even let you get a word in. Kind of like me. But anyways, but worse almost. So she was like, hey, our kid isn't coming to the show. You can take his ticket. And
I'm gonna take this off because we're parked.
Sure. It's safe. I even have the e-brake up. Now I do. So she says, I have this ticket if you want. Like, our son's not coming. You can take his place. I said, okay, fine. So anyways, I'm getting there. I'm waiting. And she goes, oh, by the way, I don't have a physical ticket because we lost our tickets. I go, so then, like, how are we going to get in? And she goes, well, go to the front and tell them that we're sitting in, like, row 2, whatever. Row C2 or whatever. I'm like, okay.
She has a sketchy ticket.
Yeah, it's a sketch. I, honest to God, thought she was setting me up. So I go to the front. I ask, can I get in? This. They're like, no. You have to wait for, like, the dance school's, like, owner to come. Anyways, finally get in. The show's about to start. The boyfriend is already sitting down. So he got in with his fake ticket. And he left me out there. Anyways, so I get in, and he goes, sit beside me. And I go, what about your girlfriend, Karen? And he goes, no, just you sit beside me. I'm like, all right. So I sit, and he's beside me, and all of a sudden she comes rushing in. Show starts at 5. She rushes in. Lights are about to go down, and she sits in. She's all upset, and she's looking over me to him, and she's like waving her finger in front of my face, like, if you got the kids ready in time and I didn't have to make dinner and I didn't have to do this. And I'm like, okay, this,
she's mom angry and you're awkward.
Yeah. And so I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I was literally the referee between them in the whole show, and she felt the need to, like, talk through the whole show and give her commentary. Okay, I do that. So, there's like a pause, the change of dance, and then you make a comment. She's like, blah, 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 blah. All the old ladies around us are, like, giving us dirty looks. And
I got that at bingo once.
Yeah?
You can't talk at bingo.
Don't mess around at bingo.
Yeah, another podcast.
I've never been.
That's just side note.
Yeah?
Yeah, old ladies, you can't. No.
Anyway, you can't just, like, randomly yell out, like, bingo!
They wanted us gone.
Anyways,
to continue.
So, so they're going back and forth the whole time.
That's why he told you to sit there.
Yeah, exactly why.
You got
and I'm like, why are these two together? And before she got there, he said to me, like, I've had enough of her and all these things. And it was just so awkward, the whole dance. And then not only that was the longest show. There was 38 dances. 38 dances. So it was like, exceptionally long with an intermission. And then, okay, some of these girls are in like 500 dances, and they're awesome. Like, and then this one girl, not only is she such a great dancer, but to show off even more, she's like, let me sing for the crowd.
A singer and a dancer?
Yeah. Like, I was like, wow.
Come on, show off.
Some people get no talent, here. I get no skills. And this girl is like dancing. Yeah. This girl is dancing. And then she, like, busts out into a song. I'm like, okay. Anyways.
Did she pull out any instruments that you could see?
No, but what I could see. You know where this is going.
Make it go.
Yeah. So fast. Rewind like to 2 hours. Rewind back to 2 hours before I have to leave to take the kids to the recital, and we're putting on our costume. Well, not me, but them. The kids are putting on the costume, and they're like, Mom, I don't want to have to take off my underwear.
Oh.
Because they have to take off their underwear under their bodysuits. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
And
I maybe did it wrong. Summer was in a year of ballet or somebody's kid was in a year of ballet, and yeah, I maybe I did it wrong. Well, she had a bodysuit.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, she had a bodysuit. Well, maybe. For like competition, you have to like, I don't know. On the regular, I don't know if you have to take them off, but on a competition day or recital day, you take everything off.
I feel like that's just asking for trouble.
Yeah, so my kids are like, I want to wear my underwear. I don't understand why I have to go without it. Anyways, so then I was thinking, like, as I'm sitting there and watching these dances, which I should be in awe of the dancers, the whole time I'm thinking, like, how do they change in the back? All these older girls, are they like in front of each other changing? Because like I'm pretty comfortable with my body. Like, you know, when you pop out 2 kids, like there's nothing to be ashamed of anymore. Yeah, you've seen it all and whatever. That's right. But when you're like a teenage girl, I feel like that would be.
I feel like it would be
very awkward.
Yeah, it's not like a men's locker room where everything's hanging out.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was what I was thinking. And then as they were dancing, I was like really looking for the camel toe.
See, and I was going to say, I was going to go there. I was going to be like, listen, I'm just thinking the way they move, how do they not fall out of their outfits?
And they don't have underwear on, so it's going to be very visible. Speaking of camel toe. That was a nice segue. See how smooth that was, that transition?
I feel like that should be a dessert in a bakery somewhere. Somebody should have like a dirty bakery and just make like sweets. Like for bachelor parties and bachelorette parties.
One time, I was on a cooking show, and I made fortune cookies, and they look like vajayjays. Did I ever tell you that?
No.
And I thought they were so pretty, and I didn't think that because I'm so naive. I never thought they looked like that until my husband came home and was like, "What are these desserts?
Wow.
What kind of party are you having?"
They're female desserts.
I don't know if a female. Well, maybe. It's like I want to eat them.
It's like in French. Some things are male, some things are female. Fortune cookies are female.
I guess, yeah, anyways. But, so, speaking of camel toe, to go back to that, one time, did I ever tell you when we were on vacation with the dancers?
No,
okay. So, I'm with a group of my friends, and, you know how, like, in Dominican, all these resorts, they have, like, the entertainment at night?
Yeah.
So at night, every night we're watching the shows and the girls are dancing and whatever.
Yeah.
So whatever. So one night, I'm going to shut the car off because I feel like it's unnecessary. There we go. We might get a little hot, but it's all good.
Save the planet.
I only thought of it now, 12 minutes in. But yeah, so every night we're watching the shows. And one night in particular, the guys are like, "Oh, did you look at the camel toe on that one? Check out the moose knuckle. No, moose knuckle. Moose knuckle.
Vertical bacon sandwich.
I've never heard that.
Anyway.
So moose knuckle, camel toe, ninja foot. They're throwing all these terms around, okay? We're laughing. The girls are laughing. The guys are laughing. Anyways, next day we're at the beach, and I have a friend. We'll call her Stacy. She sometimes could be, well, not sometimes, like all the time. She's a little slow, but God bless her. She's a good friend. We love her. So we're at the beach, and we're like, remember that show last night? All the ninja foot and camel toe and blah, blah, blah. Everyone's laughing. There's a pause. She goes, how can you tell if they had ninja foot if their shoes were on? So we paused, thinking it was a joke.
Yeah.
To realize it was legit. Like it was.
She's even more naive than
some
people we know.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so cute though.
It was so cute. So now it's been like the running joke in our circle of friends. Poor thing.
Is that her nickname?
Yeah, camel toe. Or ninja foot. We throw it around. So yeah, so that's our Dominican camel toe story.
I love that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I didn't have any stories. Well, we had that story about that crazy girl on the beach, but that's not interesting.
I don't remember that.
I don't know. The one that washed up on the beach and her husband was like shagging.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. How could I forget?
Another podcast.
British people.
Yes, British people.
British drama.
British
drama. That same vacation, there was a guy, and he was like a British guy. He was like super rude. Anyways, I almost got in a fight with him, and I remember thinking like, I was on the beach, he's yelling at me, I'm yelling at him back. He threatened us. I was like, oh my God, this guy's gonna like bomb our hotel room.
Oh, wow.
And I was like really afraid. And in that moment, I'm like, my husband is not very, like he wouldn't defend my honor. Yeah, he was so meek and mild.
I think about that often.
But not now. Now he's like a new Nico, we call him.
Yeah?
My husband's name is
New Nico.
Well, look out. The other day.
I like that. You had kids back then, no?
At that point, at that vacation, no. But it's only lately that he's really kind of, maybe his girls, he needs to, you know, look out for them. But recently this guy was like speeding down our street, and Nico goes up to him and he's like, if you don't slow down, I'm gonna slash your tires. Look out. And the guy's like, okay, it's like a punk, like 20-year-old. And yeah, I was like, that took some guts. He'd never ever done that in his life. He was even impressed with himself.
Wow. It's like, and it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I don't know if he could actually like physically fight someone, but he could say some words.
You can, you can bullshit your way out of any fight, I feel like.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I feel like he's a good bullshitter.
If not, they'll make him laugh to death after. Like if that guy actually got out of the car, and they actually started fighting, I think he could just like make him die of laughter.
Yeah,
because he's pretty funny.
Kind of funny.
He's funny,
I guess.
Not as funny as you. I still argue
there was
with him
always
on
one funny person in the relationship, and that's me. Not he says that I'm one in 3 jokes are funny. 1 in 3, so 33% of the time I'm funny. So I apologize. You can watch a third of this podcast if you wish.
You may have already, so you can just stop now.
Stop now.
Right. Hit the. Where's the pause button? Is there?
I don't know.
This
I
is
wouldn't
stop
touch it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna actually touch it.
Like, you know what? I printed some questions about friends. So, like I said, we've known each other for how many years now, maybe?
How old are our kids? At least 4 years, I think.
Yeah, 4 years.
At least.
So we know quite a bit about each other, but
yeah,
I thought maybe I'd ask you some questions.
This is fun.
And you could answer.
This is fun.
You could ask me some back. Anyways, I have not looked...
Let's split the questions.
Okay.
How many are there?
I don't know. There's a lot. I just copied and pasted. There is... Holy 43. I don't think you want to hear 43 questions being asked, but
you guys are going to learn with us about each other, all of us. At least the 2 that are in the car today.
Okay, this is random. Would you rather own a dragon or be a dragon?
I would rather be a dragon.
Pourquoi? Why?
Parce que...
Our kids are in French immersion.
Parce que j'aime le fire.
Oh, le
fur. Le fur.
Our French teachers would be so proud.
I would like to set things on fire, and it would be okay because I would be a dragon, so it's kind of my job.
That's right.
I couldn't get in trouble or arrested because who arrested dragon?
Nobody. You
right?
can't.
You could just be like, I set that on fire.
You can't outrun a dragon.
No. Because even if you could, the dragon would get up and fly away.
Exactly.
Come on. That's an easy one.
What songs are on your zombie killing soundtrack?
Oh.
I feel like there should be like Rob Zombie tunes on there.
Yeah, some heavy metal stuff. Like guts and blood and brains and killing, eating faces.
That's not a real song, but we would make this. We'd make our own soundtrack.
We're making our own podcast, so I don't see why we can't make our own songs.
Not easy. Easy peasy. Let me see. Do you brag about random acts of kindness you perform? Do you do random acts of kindness?
I do random acts of kindness. And
I feel like you do. She is really nice.
I do. And I only brag about them if they're really awesome. Some of them are just kind of nice. Some of them are like nice. But some of them are really awesome. And don't ask me right now what they are. Because
they're just awesome. Take her word for that.
I've definitely done one really awesome one that I told everybody about. But anyway. I'll bring it up in another podcast.
What's your favorite animal in the world? That's pretty cheesy.
Dragon, because I can set things on fire. Okay, one more and then we'll switch.
What's the last thing you did for the first time? I feel like that's a song.
What's the last?
That's a One Direction song, Last First Kiss. Because I remember having to think, last first kiss. I had to ponder that for a minute. So what would be
the last thing I did for the first time?
Like something I guess you only did once?
I applied to be on TV. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, that's what I did.
All right, you asked me one.
Okay. All right. I feel like this is the best you question so far, but it's the first one I found. So, if you were a kitchen appliance, which one would you be and why?
Okay, kitchen appliance. I feel like I'd be the oven because I'm
hot.
That would be the answer that you would think. But the only reason I'd say oven is because I've produced children, like a baby making oven.
like
oven.
buns in the oven.
Buns in the oven,
Like
literally.
Someone cooked something inside
I'd
of
be
you.
an oven. Or blender. I don't know why, but I feel like I like to shake it.
Next question.
That wasn't a good response. Sorry, I apologize.
Oh, it was funny. I laughed. Okay. Oh, I don't know about that one. Let's do, okay. If you were a flavor, what would you be?
Ooh, flavor.
A flavor.
I feel like anybody who would say vanilla would be quite boring. I would be like a whole mix of things that didn't belong together. Like ice cream with pickles or something.
Like a pregnancy ice cream.
Yeah, pregnancy ice cream.
Pregnancy ice cream.
One time, I was playing a game for like to win like some kind of prize with my husband when we were getting married, and we had to eat pickles and ice. First, we had to like hold coins between our ass cheeks and then drop it in a bucket. And me and my husband, we killed at the game. We got those coins in the bucket, clenching, and then so we killed it. First game done, we won. Second game, we had to eat random things like ice cream with pickles. I downed it. I ate it like nothing, and he was like so fussed by it and like disgusted, and we ended up losing out of the competition because round 2 because of that. Never forgave him. Anyways, so going back to the question, you'd be a great wingman. I feel like you would
eat pickled ice cream.
Pickled ice cream, because I'm like sweet but savory and spicy.
That's
and
definitely you.
Briny.
Oh, you need to be an ice cream with extreme beans in it.
Why? Because
extreme bean ice cream, because it's spicy and pickly.
Oh,
and with ice cream.
That'd be like a nice garnish on an ice cream.
Yeah, you pickled yourself when I think you should have went up to the spicy bean pickle.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I like that. Okay, last one.
Okay. Wow. Okay. This one's a little.
I don't want to lose an arm with that one.
Would you rather lose an arm or a leg? That's a bad one to end off on, because I don't want you to lose any of those things.
What can I function without? Well, maybe an arm.
Yeah.
I feel like I could do a lot with one arm.
You can, because moms do.
Yeah.
Moms do everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Did you ever notice that since you had kids, people ask you and you try to pick up things, like if you're at work or whatever, if you're out, you're like, oh, do you need a hand with that? And you're like, no, I can carry 50 things.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. When I get out of the car, I don't want to make 2 trips or 3.
No.
I make 1 trip.
Yeah.
And I bring everybody's backpack, my work computer bag, everything, all in 1 trip. I feel like that's my superpower.
Yeah. Yeah. I
could do it all.
Grocery bags all up my arm.
Yeah.
And one gets stuck in my elbow pit and leaves that really hard purple crease. But no, I'm like, I'm almost there.
I'm there. I can make it.
I cannot leave no bag behind. That's what I say. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Okay, that's it. We'll save them for the next
time. Since we're at the school, I thought of something else that happened. So my last couple days. So Sunday I told you recital. Yesterday was my little one. She's 5. She graduated kindergarten. It was so cute. And but they didn't call it like a graduation. Did they do that for, I don't remember if they did it for like the older kids. I don't remember. It was called a celebration of learning.
I think that's back when the principal sucked.
So we were allowed to say graduation?
I think we said
because
it. Because
this was called, no, but I didn't like celebration of learning. It was just like, there was no graduation hats. That's what I wanted. You know, when they wear the little hats and they get a diploma, it wasn't about that.
I see that.
They put a couple pictures up and it said like, this is what I want to be when I grow up. Cupcakes, juice, and that was a day. Call it a day. And then, so when we got there, we had to wait outside for them to set up.
Yeah.
And like parents are so, we waited like 20 minutes. Parents were like crazy. They ran in as if they were like waiting for lines at Disney World, okay? Like pushing people aside, ran to the front row to sit down. And then one guy was so ballsy, he grabbed the chair from the back and placed it right in the front.
Come on.
And then thank God, somebody called him out. And thank God they did, because he was going to sit right in front of me. They called him out and said, that's a fire hazard. Like, you need to make an aisle. I'm like, for real? Parents are just so ruthless, man.
And that's why we're not friends with those parents. Because they suck and they would be set on fire and we wouldn't be friends with them anymore anyway.
Well, you would set them on fire.
If I would have turned into a dragon if I was there. Telling you. Sometimes I turn into dragons.
Hey, I have the same shoes, but I didn't wear them today. I feel like I wore those yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I almost name dropped a store.
Don't.
Maybe no.
When they start paying us.
Yeah. And if they do, I will definitely wear more of their stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe not on my feet, so you could actually see it next time.
Like on our hands, our hooves, our
Yeah.
camel toes.
And our earrings.
Oh, next time we can talk about the sticky ears. Maybe when we have...
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
We won't share anymore. That's another funny story.
That is another funny story.
Anyways,
we should we?
Should we peace out?
Should we wrap it up?
Peace out, people.
Peace out.
After 8, Christina,
After
Laurie, nice seeing you.
We out next time.
Bye.